The Way of Will John.
It's all about where you put your attention. It's all about where you attend. You're going to pay attention to something all the time, your entire life. You're doing it all the time. You're paying attention, choosing out of all the things going on around you, something you're focusing your attention upon. I only suggest to people that they pay attention to their dreams for about 5 minutes as they're going to sleep every night. After everything's done, bathroom, toilet, clothes, pajamas, sex, whatever you do, that's your evening stuff. When you're finished all that, you put your head on the pillow and go, it's time to go sleep now. At that moment, think about, what was my favorite dream? Where have I been before? What would be fun to do? Where would I like to go? What happened yesterday that I might dream about? Or if you got one thing to focus on, like, I need to come up with a solution to this problem, think about that in those few minutes going to sleep. The next thing in the morning is to wake up as effortlessly as possible, without an alarm if you can. Well, we've noticed that people who go to bed at regular times, wake up at regular times, will wake just before their alarm clock. And then write. Do something at that moment. Writing in a journal, writing on a piece of paper, scribble some notes. Our problem with remembering is that we don't make the effort to make that note. And if we write something, even a couple of words, later in the day, you look at this and go, oh yeah, and then that happened. Oh, that was so cool. So it's just about paying attention. Now, I also said to all parents, ask your kids, what'd you dream last night, honey? Breakfast table conversation, lunch conversation. Ask them what they dreamt about and listen.
So then once you've done this, let's say this takes, a week to do, 3 days for someone? So it's all over the place, right?
For some people, it's the next morning. You put you put a notebook beside your bed the next morning. You go, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I had a dream. Whoa, scribble, scribble. Other folks, it takes a while. But once you do this, it opens up your relationship with your dreaming mind. It's a lot like a little kid sitting in the corner with its arms folded going, I'm not sure I want to I'm sure you're paying any attention to me. And when you start to pay attention, your dreaming mind's like, oh yeah, here's some more stuff. Ooh, here's some pictures. And then you start to play with it. You can fly.
So what then?
You can hit goals from the 50-meter line.
That was going to be my question. I mean, obviously anything's possible, but how then, and we'll restrict it then once again, just for some of the, we have listeners from all over the place, but, restricting it to soccer, football in that sense. What do I do with that dream? Say I do have an aim. Say my aim is I want to be better at soccer. If we can just start like this, what happens?
Let's be better at soccer. Let's do that. So last thing at night, William John lies in bed and remembers his best plays. I haven't watched the movies, but I'm sure you have your own set of movies of the moments you hit it just right, off your head, perfect shot. You were at one end of the field and you kicked it and it went all the way. All of those stuff. They're moments. So just regurgitate those. Bring them back up again and rerun those, okay? What you do right, what you do wrong. Think about this. This is the last thing going to sleep at night. Well, you're going to have a dream sooner or later about soccer. I would expect football.
For sure.
I would expect you to have some football dreams somewhere along the way. Then what we next ask people to do is to take what they dream about and do it in the world. Try it. Exercise it. Do it as though you saw a move in a dream. So you go out on the field and try it. What happens if I'm remembering Pele, who could do that 360-degree flip over while kicking the ball. I mean, it was just one of those spectacular things to see. Well, how good are you at that? And could you dream yourself up a better way to do it, a method, a technique, and then go out in the field and try it? All right. For normal people like me who don't have exceptional talents like you have, what we try to do is just find some way to bring something from the dream into the world. Like ask the kid about who was the monster? What was the monster doing? Where were they trying to go? What did they have a mask on? Just probing the story.
Right.
So you have a soccer story. What made it unique? What made the move different from other moves you've done? How could you distill that down and turn it into an exercise, an activity? A lot of people draw their dreams. A lot of people will, if you see somebody in a dream, they'll make a point to reach out to that person, right? Especially if there's like some kind of fight or altercation in the dream or misunderstanding. Go find that person and talk to them. That's what the dream's telling you.
So it's an action step, essentially. You're just not taking your dreams to listen to them, or not necessarily just to listen to them. They're giving you something practical,
correct,
to actually then follow up on and do.